Diversity in the workplace is a hot topic in 2019, and we wanted to meet our clients where they're at and share some top trends that we're seeing from those that are advancing on their diversity initiatives and having some success. So, one trend that we're seeing that is very, very tangible and actionable that you can apply at your organization is to share your diversity story. I follow Jennifer Brown in the diversity space. She has a podcast, The Will to Change, talks about this, that everyone has a diversity story. And it is so true. In my work with diversity and inclusion leaders and C-suite leaders, I often find that behind every leader, especially those that maybe don't feel like they're a part of diversity initiatives, they may be Caucasian, they may be male, they may think that they're not a part of this diversity cause, that they have a diversity story. And it's a really powerful one, and one that they should be sharing more openly. And so I advocate for leaders to ask themselves a couple key questions to craft their story. And we kind of coach the process in workshops or one-on-one coaching to craft it in a compelling way that they can share it. The key questions you should be asking are, when is a time that I felt different than those that I was around? Perhaps I looked different, perhaps I felt different, perhaps the beliefs were different. Just something about that group signaled to me that perhaps I didn't belong. Which brings me to the second question. When is a time that you felt like you didn't belong? Brene Brown is wonderful in talking about belonging and connection as one of our most primal human needs. And so thinking about if you have a time when you felt that you didn't belong to a group, that you didn't feel like you were with your tribe per se, what did that feel like? What was that story like? Or a time when you covered. This is a term that means showing a different side of yourself to have to fit in. Maybe minimizing or maximizing personality traits to blend in with the group. And we do it all the time. It's exhausting. But I find that regardless of where you're at in your diversity journey, you have a diversity story. So what are you doing to share yours? And if you are a leader, how can you share that story with your team? It's incredibly empowering, and I promise you it will uplift your diversity initiatives. Stay tuned for other trends in the coming weeks.